Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we'll dive into the explosive revelations shaking up the bold and the beautiful. Family secrets, betrayal, and a daring scheme are taking center stage, promising drama that will leave no character unscathed. Let's unravel the chaos together. Ridge-Forrester discovers Steffi's bold gambit. Ridge-Forrester has always been a man of vision, but even he is caught off guard when Steffi unveils her grand plan. The moment comes as she introduces him to the enigmatic Daphne Rose, a woman with beauty, charm, and a sharp mind that has already begun to stir the waters at Forrester Creations. Daphne's mission? To infiltrate Hope's circle, seduce Carter Walton, and gather the intel Steffi needs to regain control of her family's legacy. While Steffi presents her strategy with confidence, Ridge can't help but feel a twinge of skepticism. Daphne is undeniably captivating, and her ability to blend charisma with cunning intrigues him. However, Ridge also knows that beauty and ambition can be a dangerous combination. He wonders aloud whether Steffi is opening a Pandora's box by involving Daphne in such a high-stakes game. What Steffi hasn't anticipated is the possibility of Daphne turning her charms toward Ridge himself. Such a development would complicate the already delicate balance of family loyalty and personal ambition. Ridge, known for his own romantic entanglements, could become an unintentional disruptor of his daughter's meticulously laid plans. How will Steffi handle it if her trusted ally becomes a liability? Steffi's dual battle, business and family. Steffi's return to Forrester Creations is not just a professional move, it's a deeply personal mission to reclaim her family's pride. However, her plan comes with a twist. She's rejoining the company under the watchful eye of Brooke Logan, her former stepmother and longtime rival. The tension between these two women is palpable, with years of animosity threatening to bubble to the surface. Despite the challenges, Steffi remains undeterred. She knows that to secure her place at Forrester, she must tread carefully, balancing her ambition with diplomacy. Yet, her partnership with Daphne Rose adds another layer of intrigue. As Daphne works to sow discord between Carter and Hope, Steffi focuses on embedding herself within the company's new leadership. But how long can she maintain this delicate charade before the truth comes to light? Steffi's journey is emblematic of her character's resilience and strategic brilliance. She's willing to play the long game, but the stakes are higher than ever. With Brooke watching her every move and Ridge questioning her methods, Steffi is walking a tightrope that could either solidify her legacy or lead to her downfall. Lee Finnegan's shocking discovery. In the midst of the corporate drama, a family secret is brewing that could change everything. Lee Finnegan has been relentless in her pursuit of the truth about Luna Nozawa's paternity. Armed with the results of a DNA test, she summons her sister, Poppy Nozawa, to her office for a confrontation that has been years in the making. Lee's sharp questioning leaves Poppy visibly shaken. As the pieces of the puzzle fall into place, Lee reaches a devastating conclusion: her cheating husband, Jack Finnegan, must be Luna's biological father. The betrayal cuts deep. Not only did Jack father a child with another woman, but that woman was Lee's own sister. The revelation leaves Lee reeling, her emotions oscillating between rage and heartbreak. However, Poppy's response introduces a new layer of complexity. Her evasive answers and guilty expressions suggest there may be more to the story. Could there be another contender for Luna's paternity? Fans haven't forgotten that John Finnegan once shared a close, and perhaps inappropriate, relationship with Poppy during his college years. If Finn turns out to be Luna's father, the implications for Steffi's life and marriage would be catastrophic. The ripple effect on Steffi and Finn. If Finn is indeed revealed as Luna's biological father, the fallout would be monumental. Not only would it disrupt his marriage to Steffi, but it would also force the couple to grapple with the moral and emotional implications of such a revelation. Luna's existence would no longer be a distant family drama, it would become a direct threat to Steffi's carefully curated life. Steffi has already been juggling the pressures of reclaiming her family's company and navigating her fraught relationships with Brooke and Ridge. Adding the strain of Finn's potential paternity scandal could push her to the breaking point. How would she respond to such a betrayal, and could her marriage survive the storm? Finn, too, would face a reckoning. As a man who has built his life around honesty and loyalty, discovering that he may have fathered a child under questionable circumstances would shatter his self-image. The ripple effects would extend beyond his relationship with Steffi, impacting his role as a father and his place within the Forrester family. The Poppy and Lee showdown. Lee's confrontation with Poppy is a masterclass in soap opera drama. The tension is palpable as Lee demands answers, her voice trembling with anger and pain. Poppy's reluctance to come clean only fuels Lee's determination. The scene is a battle of wills, with years of sibling rivalry and unresolved resentment bubbling to the surface. Poppy's defensive posture suggests that she's hiding something, but whether it's the truth about Jack or another bombshell altogether remains unclear. Her confession, or lack thereof, will determine the next phase of this unfolding family drama. Will Poppy finally admit to her betrayal, or will she double down on her deception, leaving Lee to uncover the truth on her own? This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the storylines are reaching a fever pitch. Steffi's calculated moves to reclaim Forrester creations are fraught with danger, while Lee's relentless pursuit of the truth threatens to expose family secrets that could tear the Finnegan-Ozawa clan apart. Meanwhile, Ridge's unpredictable behavior and Daphne's growing influence add layers of complexity to an already explosive narrative. As alliances shift and new revelations come to light, the Forrester family faces a series of challenges that will test their loyalty, ambition, and resilience. Will Steffi's plan succeed, or will it crumble under the weight of her father's meddling and her own family's scandals? And how will the truth about Luna's paternity reshape the lives of everyone involved? Next, we'll explore the tantalizing possibility of Sally Spectra's return to Los Angeles. Could the fiery fashionista bring her flair back to Forrester territory and shake things up like never before? Let's dive into the drama, romance, and rivalry that could unfold if Sally makes her grand comeback. Sally Spectra, a catalyst for change. Sally Spectra is not one to sit idly in the shadows, and fans know that she thrives in the limelight. Her time in Genoa City has been marked by tumultuous relationships and missed opportunities, but the vibrant fashion world of Los Angeles is where Sally truly belongs. The Bold and the Beautiful thrives on dynamic characters like Sally, who don't just make waves, they create tsunamis. Returning to LA would allow her to not only reignite her career, but also her spirit. Imagine Sally walking back into the cutthroat fashion world of LA with bold ambitions to reclaim her legacy. Her journey wouldn't just be about business, it would be deeply personal, filled with fiery confrontations and passionate rivalries. Sally Spectra isn't a woman who settles, and her comeback could be the spark that reignites the fashion world and the show itself. A rivalry reborn. Sally vs. Forrester creations. Sally Spectra's history with the Forresters is legendary, and her return to Los Angeles could reopen old wounds while creating new conflicts. Longtime fans remember the bitter rivalry between Spectra Fashions and Forrester Creations, a clash of creativity, ambition, and sheer willpower. If Sally were to reboot Spectra Fashions, she could quickly establish herself as a formidable competitor, especially with Forrester Creations under threat of a corporate takeover. Picture Sally unveiling her daring designs on the runway, the bold colors and unconventional styles that are her trademark. As she faces off against Steffi Forrester and the rest of the Forrester clan, the tension would be palpable. Could Sally outmaneuver Steffi in both business and strategy, proving once and for all that Spectra Fashions is more than a legacy, it's a revolution? Romance rekindled, Sally's love life takes center stage. While Sally's professional life would undoubtedly be a whirlwind upon her return, her personal life could be just as chaotic, and just as compelling. Genoa City hasn't been kind to Sally in the romance department. Her on-again, off-again relationship with Adam Newman has been a roller coaster, filled with heartbreak and uncertainty. But a fresh start in LA could bring new romantic prospects, or even rekindle old flames. What if Sally found herself caught in a love triangle involving Liam Spencer and Ivy Forrester? The tension between Liam's charm and Ivy's intrigue could create a compelling dynamic, giving Sally plenty of opportunities to showcase her fiery passion. Alternatively, Wyatt Spencer's return to LA could lead to a nostalgic reunion. Wyatt and Sally's chemistry was undeniable, and with both of them looking for fresh starts, their rekindled romance could be the second chance they both need. Allies and adversaries, Sally's new circle. Sally's return wouldn't just shake up her old rivalries, it could also create surprising alliances. Imagine Carter Walton and Hope Logan teaming up with Sally to challenge the Forresters. Carter's steady pragmatism, Hope's idealism, and Sally's bold creativity could form an unstoppable trio, taking the fashion world, and the Forrester dynasty, by storm. On the flip side, Sally's unapologetic approach could alienate her from potential allies, leaving her to fend for herself in a city where alliances shift as quickly as trends. Her ability to navigate these complex dynamics, leveraging her charisma and wit, would make for captivating storytelling. The need for excitement, why Sally belongs in LA. Sally Spectra is a woman who thrives on excitement, and Los Angeles offers the perfect stage for her dramatic flair. Genoa City has kept her in the background for far too long, relegating her to supporting roles and half-hearted storylines. Sally deserves more. She deserves to be the driving force of a narrative, a character whose actions have ripple effects throughout the show. Returning to LA would allow Sally to reclaim her agency and remind fans why she's one of the most dynamic characters in daytime television. Whether she's dominating the fashion world, stirring up romantic tension, or reigniting rivalries, Sally has the potential to turn the bold and the beautiful on its head. A return to legacy, Sally Spectra Fashion's comeback. Spectra Fashions has always been synonymous with boldness, risk-taking, and unapologetic creativity. If Sally were to relaunch her family's iconic fashion house, she could bring a fresh perspective to a legacy that's been sorely missed. Her return wouldn't just be about reclaiming the Spectra name, it would be about redefining it for a new generation. Imagine Sally leading a team of young, innovative designers who share her vision for challenging the status quo. With a mix of nostalgia and modernity, Spectra Fashions could become a symbol of resilience and creativity in a world dominated by corporate giants. Sally's story would become one of reinvention, proving that even in the face of adversity, boldness always prevails. Final thoughts, a story waiting to be told. The potential for Sally Spectra's return to the bold and the beautiful is limitless. From reigniting her rivalry with the Forresters to exploring new romantic possibilities, her presence would add depth and drama to the show. Sally is a character who refuses to fade into the background, and Los Angeles is the perfect stage for her to shine. Next, we delve into Steffi's high-stakes plan to regain control of Forrester Creations. Will her bold strategy succeed, or could it backfire in ways she never anticipated? Join us as we unpack every twist and turn of this unfolding drama, and explore the ripple effects it could have on the Forrester and Logan families. Let's dive in. A plan that could work. Too well? Steffi's determination to reclaim Forrester Creations is as fierce as ever. But what if her master plan achieves its goals only to backfire spectacularly? Her scheme involves far more than just reclaiming the company. It's about proving a point, restoring her family's pride, and settling old scores. Yet, as she integrates herself back into the daily operations at Forrester, working alongside Brooke, Carter, and even Hope, a surprising new dynamic might emerge. What if Steffi's charade, designed to feign cooperation, becomes her reality? Over time, the lines between strategy and genuine collaboration could blur, leaving her in an unexpected position, realizing that Carter's vision is not only viable but potentially groundbreaking. Brooke, with her years of experience and steady hand, could prove to be an ally rather than an adversary. But by the time Steffi recognizes this, her plot involving Daphne may have already gained too much momentum to be stopped. Could Steffi inadvertently destroy a situation that, against all odds, is actually working? The Logan-Forrester feud reignited? One thing is certain. Hope won't take kindly to discovering Steffi's manipulative maneuvers. Even if Daphne's efforts to seduce Carter falter, the mere revelation of Steffi's scheme would be enough to reignite the age-old Logan-Forrester rivalry. Hope has always felt the weight of being an outsider in a family-run company, and Steffi's actions would only deepen those wounds. The fallout from this revelation could be immense, threatening not only Steffi's standing at Forrester but also her relationships with Ridge and Eric, who have placed their faith in her. A Logan-Forrester feud reignited in this way wouldn't just be about business, it would tear at the emotional and familial ties that have barely held these two families together. And let's not forget Brooke. While she might initially appreciate Steffi's efforts to work together, Brooke is no stranger to betrayal. Once she learns of Steffi's deceit, Brooke's fury will be unmatched. Could this set the stage for a power struggle between Steffi and Brooke that shakes Forrester Creations to its very core? Daphne Rose, the wild card. The success or failure of Steffi's plan hinges heavily on Daphne Rose, the glamorous and enigmatic perfumer who has been positioned as a key player in Steffi's scheme. Daphne's role is to undermine Carter by targeting him romantically, exploiting his vulnerability to derail his leadership and weaken Hope's influence. But Daphne is far from just a pawn. Her charm and ambition make her a force to be reckoned with, and her ability to win over Carter could have far-reaching consequences. If she succeeds, Steffi's plan gains momentum. But if Daphne oversteps, say, by turning her attention to someone like Ridge, it could derail the entire scheme. Ridge's infamous susceptibility to romantic entanglements could turn Daphne into a liability rather than an asset, creating chaos not only for Steffi but for the entire Forrester family. The day-to-day at Forrester Creations. As Steffi re-enters the daily grind at Forrester Creations, she must navigate a complex web of relationships and agendas. Her return has already sparked mixed reactions. Brooke and Carter seem cautiously optimistic, while Hope remains skeptical of her intentions. The challenge for Steffi is to maintain the illusion of cooperation while subtly steering the company toward her own goals. Carter's new agenda for the company, including his bold ideas for innovation and expansion, has begun to show promise. Meanwhile, Zen's fresh designs for Hope for the future have earned rare praise from both Ridge and Eric, indicating that the company is on the brink of a creative renaissance. Steffi, despite her initial resistance, might find herself swept up in the excitement of these new ventures. Could this complicate her resolve to dismantle the current leadership? Family ties and personal motivations. At its heart, Steffi's mission is about more than just reclaiming a company, it's about family. The Forrester legacy is deeply personal to her, and she views Carter's leadership as a betrayal of everything her family has built. But as she works alongside Carter and Brooke, Steffi may find herself questioning whether her vendetta is truly worth the cost. Ridge and Eric's faith in Steffi remains unwavering. They see her as the embodiment of Stephanie Forrester's fiery determination, and their support is a constant source of strength for her. However, Steffi's actions could strain these relationships if her plan spirals out of control. Ridge, in particular, may find himself torn between his loyalty to Steffi and his respect for Brooke's leadership. What's next for Steffi? The stakes for Steffi's plan couldn't be higher. If she succeeds, she'll reclaim the company and restore her family's legacy. But if she fails, Or if her scheme goes too far, it could lead to irreparable damage, not only to her career, but to her relationships with her family and colleagues. The addition of Daphne Rose as a wild card only heightens the drama. Whether she proves to be a valuable ally or a dangerous liability remains to be seen. One thing is clear, Steffi is playing a high-risk game, and the consequences of her actions will reverberate throughout the Forrester family and beyond. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the drama reaches a fever pitch as Steffi's plan takes center stage. Her intricate scheme to reclaim Forrester Creations is filled with twists and turns, and the potential for both triumph and disaster looms large. Will she achieve her goals, or will her own ambition become her downfall? Stay tuned as we uncover the next chapters of this gripping story. Thank you for joining us on B&B Spoilers channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates, deep dives, and exclusive insights into the world of the bold and the beautiful. Until next time, keep watching the drama unfold.